Hey there, it's Karynjean. I am back. It is later on the same day, and this is, they have dried. I don't know if you can really see the gloss to it. And this one I just kept long because I figured that's how I'll put it down on the page. So we have our, excuse me, our clusters. Let's pop open the book here. Things are starting to crowd me. Seriously, things are all over the place. Not good, not good. Okay, so we have 6, so let's do 3 and 3. 3 and 3. We also have, I just took them out, these which we can cut down for pockets. Okay, so let's see what we're doing here. Let's put the clusters in first, maybe. Again with the hums, huh? Again with the hums, woman. Enough with the hums, the huminas. The huminas. Put that one right there. Let's use a little Fabri-Tac because we have the this, the viney thing. Oh, there. As I make a mess all over the page with it. Oh. Okay. There's that. We also have our master board, but that I want to use for journaling cards. I don't want to forget about that. Oh, and also, I'm going to show you something. As I back up and as I come forward. I got a new printer. I got the Epson Eco Tank. I don't like it. And when I print now, it has lines on it and stuff. It's a mess. It's a mess. So before I had the Epson, I had an HP Envy, which I absolutely loved. It was my mother's printer, and I would print out photos a lot because I used to put photos in a lot of the journals. But anyway, so the Eco Tank was driving me crazy. Sorry, I'm reaching over for the master board. The Eco Tank was driving me crazy. So I finally did the bullet and went back to the HP. And this one's an HP, which one is it? HP Office Jet Pro 8035E, because that's the one I got. Don't know why, because that's what they had. So this is the original, right? And this is the HP copy. Now, those colors are pretty gosh darn great. Here, this is a little bit more creamy yellow, and this is more of a bright yellow. I'm perfectly fine with that. It's not exact match. You can see the difference between the yellows. Actually, I like these yellows better. They're brighter. So, and even here where I used a bit of glitter pen, it came up like that. So, yeah. So this is what so it is in the Etsy shop as a digital download, and this is what it looks like on my HP printer. I don't know about what kind of printer you have and what it would look like when you print it out. But anyway, there's that. I might have to turn on the fan here pretty soon. It's a lovely day outside, but it's like 80 odd degrees up here when we have absolutely no ventilation. So 3, okay, we're doing 3 to a signature. We said 3 to a signature, so that's in the front half. So let's go to the back half. Oh gosh, look at this. Now it's coming up on, oh, sweet heaven, Alabama. Sweet heaven, Alabama. All right. This wasn't giving me a problem like this. Now it is. So I will go ahead and put down some Fabri-Fix. And this is going to make a mess all over me. But I fixed it on the other side. Now I have to fix it on this side. And because I'm doing this, because I'm doing it now, and it's going to take this a minute to dry, I guess we will get back to this later. See, look, the glue is coming right through the ribbon. I thought it was a very clever idea, but maybe not so much. Not with that transparent ribbon. If I used a different ribbon, maybe. Just rubbing the glue off my fingers. But maybe we can also, here we go. I wonder if it's still sticky. Well, I know I need to. Here. Let's do this. While we're at it, let's have some fun. Put that there. Then we'll have to go back and tack down the, oh, that actually looks very nice. Tack down all the leaves. Okay. Move the scissors so I don't get stabbed. All right, I am going to, there we go, turn this. I don't know, did I? The glue here might be enough to catch it. I mean, if I'm making a mess, might as well go for gold. Get my board. Might as well go for gold. Oops. Trim that off. There's a little bit of threads there. So, while we're doing this, I don't think I told you about this past weekend. It was what I call my grandson weekend, once a month. My grandson, who's 12. He's 12 years old, and he is almost 5'8". He is going to be very tall, very, very tall. Unless he stops growing all of a sudden. Who can tell? Doctors think he's going to be tall, but what do they know? Anyway, so once a month, Kenny and I, it's my grandson, we go for our weekend adventures, what I like to call our weekend adventures. Last time we were up at Lake Ariel, up in the Poconos, which was fun. After you get over dealing with the 12-year-old hormonal stuff. You know, it's like they have split personalities at this age. But anyway, so we went out to this place called Treetop Quest, Philadelphia, and they have locations down south, like in Georgia and South Carolina, I think. They only have 4 locations, and one here in Philadelphia, in Fairmount Park. And it is, yes, I'm rubbing the glue off my fingers. It reminded me of back when I was in the Army over 30 years ago, 35 years ago at this point. You know, it's some zip lining. They have like 7 different courses, but it's going from tree to tree, you know, like Swiss Family Robinson and tree houses and stuff like that. I would be very happy if I lived in a tree house. But, you know, it's rope bridges and different challenges and obstacles and stuff like that. But you're going from tree to tree, obviously above the ground. And the more challenging the course, the higher you are up there. So we went through our little, the safety training thing first, right? You know, this is how you hook on, this is this, and here's the zip line. And my big concern was because, you know, I'm a woman of a certain age and I am not in great shape, although I have been working out, but still, you know, overweight and everything. During the training thing, coming down the zip line, my concern was, you know, hauling up my fat butt to stand up when I came off the zip line. So that was my concern. Okay, we seem to be good there. So Kenny was all excited. And the first course, they have one course for like the 4 to 6 year olds. And then the other 6 courses you have to be at least 7 years old for. Well, no, 5 courses you have to be 7. And the most difficult course you have to be 12 or older. So we came to, like, there's level 1, level 2A. Let's see. So there's the tiny level 1, 2A, 2B, 3A, 3B, and 4, I guess is how it is. So the first entrance we came to was level 2A. And he's like, come on, Grams, let's go, let's go. And I said, let's start with level 1. I think that's a really good place to start because we don't really know what we're getting into. So let's just start with level 1. So we went on over to level 1, And it was fun. You know, there were people in front of us and people behind us, and we were taking our time. And you get the tickets, cost like $100 for the two of us, but it gives you 2.5 hours of being out on the course. So we had a lot of fun. You know, he went ahead of me. He was so excited. And then he was like, once he got to the other side, he was shaking the bridge and stuff like that. And I'm like, you need to stop it, because not only can the people behind us feel that, but the people in front of us can feel it because of the vibrations. And the group in front of us were these 3 kids. I don't know, 2 girls, the other one, and the third one, I don't know if it was a girl or a boy. It doesn't really matter. But so, and with that group, those and their parents were walking underneath them. 2 of them went, but the third one was very timid and scared, and you can tell. So my grandson causing vibrations when this kid is trying to screw up our courage to do this. I said, Kenny, you can't do that. You have to stop. You have to think about the people in front of you. So, but we had such a blast. We had such a blast. So we came off of that course, and the entrance to 2A was right there. And he's like, come on, let's go, let's go. He was so excited to go. And I said, I was sweating. It was very humid. I was soaking wet in sweat. I had fun. I was having a blast, but I needed a little break. And so I told him, I said, I'm not going to go right now. If you want to go, you can go ahead. But if, I'll go with you, but I need to rest for a few minutes. So what do you want to do? He goes, no, it's okay. So he ran on ahead and did it himself. Well, of course it was a little bit more challenging. There we go. That looks nice. And he got a little freaked out, especially on this one. And I was right under him, and I was encouraging him the whole way and everything. It's like, no, you're doing great. You're just there. You're there. You keep going, keep going. So, oh, yeah. Do I want it in the middle? I don't want it in the middle like that, though. Put it over here. And as he came off of the zip line was the last thing. And as he was coming off of that, I took a little video of him, and his face, you could just see his face. He was just like, he looked like he was really proud of himself and stuff. And I'm like, come on, let's see the muscle man thing. And he's like, no, we're leaving. We're never coming back. No, 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 no. He was really freaked out. He was scared. He said that at one point, he was even crying a little bit, which just broke my heart, but he knew that he had to keep on going. So, and it was this one obstacle where it was a tight rope. It was a cable. It wasn't rope. So it was a bit more sturdy than the rope. The rope would have more give to it. But, the poor kid was just totally freaking out. Oh, I like that there. I'm going to decorate. I might as well. Yeah, I like that. All right. I don't know. I guess I'll do the Fabrifix here too. I'm not too sure if the art glitter glue is going to stick to that plastic. So another thing of Fabrifix down, or Fabri-Tac. I don't know which one this is. I have so many bottles because I got them at the thrift store for 99 cents. Yes, I did. AC Moore closed, and I guess they donated a lot of stuff to the local thrift stores. So there we go. There's that. Nip it right there. I could have nipped it a little bit further, but this is here. You can barely see it. You can and you can't. I like it because it's so nice and flat. I'll have to keep that in mind and look for others like that. Okay, let's not forget we also have some of the yellow rickrack, which we can put in. Let's turn these into pockets, shall we? Yes, we shall. I was watching Gail Agostinelli, I think I said her name right that time, today. She was working in a boho journal, and she was doing different things with pockets, which I loved, which inspired me. And she actually said that she got that from somebody else's channel whose name I don't remember. So we could put put one here. Or is that just, that kind of clashes with those, doesn't it? Although, matches with that. No, I don't like it there. I don't like it there. We could put it here. Except that it is too much. I need to cut it down. I could do a double pocket. Put something behind it. Like what? Like what, Missy? Like what? Like a piece of cardstock. I don't know. Also, don't forget, I also have these three. Oh, those are good. Those will make maybe journaling cards. Oh, see, there's the black. That can be cut down and also made into page trim or something. These are also from Dollar Tree. These two came together and this one came on its own. I like this one. This is from last year. This is from this year. Okay, I was thinking a piece of cardstock, but this is fine. Whoops, did that just go under there? Did I not glue those down? Okay, let's pull this out. Take it to 2.5. Make sure it's all 2.5 inches because that one's kind of bumpy. That's what I like them to be. 2.5 inches, which I think is fine. Oh. And I don't know, let's just do 2 for now. I don't know what I'll do with those. So I was going to put one here. Where's my little? I will put a little thumb notch in it. Do it this way, I guess. Boop. It hit me right in the nose. I'm telling you, it hit me right in the nose. Feels like it needs something on the edge, though. It's kind of disappearing into itself there. Where is my... Let's see if this will work. Yeah, this will work. Of course, I could ink the edges, but I don't think I want... Just want a little bit. Just a little bit. Just like that. All right, and while I'm here, I might as well do this one too. That one just missed my nose. Just missed me by a nose. So, yeah, so that was my grandson weekend. We're members of the Philadelphia Zoo, and so we were going to go to the zoo on Sunday, but he was really freaked out. I guess he said, I don't like heights. Since when don't you like heights? That's news to me. I didn't know you didn't like heights. But he had such a great time. So I think when he has time to think about it, he'll realize that it wasn't as bad as he thought it was. And he should be so proud of himself. He, you know, bravery is going forward while you're afraid. You know, if you're not afraid, that's not being brave. You know, that's just... Anyway, so that's a bit of paper towel. I told him I'm ready to go back and I want to get a season ticket for next year. A friend of mine said that he and his family were also there on Saturday and they did have season tickets. They had purchased season tickets around Christmas time when they were on sale. So that's something I'm going to have to think about. This is the Signature Center, and I said it was going to be fabulous. Putting this here is not making it fabulous. I could put it behind it. I'll put it on the, put it behind it. So, yeah. season passes are like maybe $250 or something. But I would be there every weekend. I sure would. So, and like I said, it gives you 2.5 hours. So we were there for an hour and a half. We did the 2 courses. Well, he did 2 courses in an hour and a half. And so I guess maybe 2.5 hours. You could do 3. I guess it depends on how busy they are and stuff. So, and I don't know when my next weekend with him is going to be. I usually take him on the weekends that his mother is on call. Now, this past weekend, she wasn't on call, but it was the first weekend of summer, so he also was kind of like, do I have to go to Graham's? So, and then her next on-call weekend is coming up. It's July 4th. And I'm like, well, he can come over July 4th, but I wasn't going to go to Philadelphia on July 4th. It would be a lot of fun, but let's not be crazy, okay? So, do with these. They have this on the back, so we would have to make them pockets and journaling spots. Pockets and journaling spots. That's pretty. Let's put it there. Let's just put it there. So, yeah. And then he goes to camp for 2 weeks in July. And then in August, they're going on vacation at the end of August. So, I don't know. I guess I might see him. I'll have to talk to his mother. His mother, my daughter. I'll have to talk to her to see. Maybe I could just go hang out there for a couple of days. They have a, nearby where they live, the town that they live in, there's a town pool, a community pool. So, their season, I guess she bought season tickets for it or something, and he can bike there, and it's, this is kind of, I don't know if this can carry the weight of this or not. Yeah, so he can bike to the pool, and his friends are of an age where they would like meet him at the pool and they would hang out. He likes pools. He likes that kind of swimming. So it should be a magical summer for him, with that kind of independence. I would think it would be a magical summer. But I don't know. We'll have to see. Why is this not sticking? Why is it not sticking? Let me see. Let me check back here and see if it's stuck back there or not. Yeah, it's stuck. Let's see. See glue all over my fingers. Okay. It's getting a little warm up here. So we also have these, which I cut out. Right there. Now, I would like to put it on the vellum, but what am I going to put on the back of that? It's going to have something on the back of that. Put it on here. I still feel like this is going to need a little bit something more. Oh, that's what I said we could do, is we could just do little bits of this. That has the tape end. Let's do this end. And just do, like, just a little bit. Like, just that bit. Right there. Yeah. No, I don't know. Where should I cut it? Should I cut it down the middle or here? Let's cut it here. Maybe I should have cut it down the middle. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See? Odd numbers, people. Odd numbers. Now, where's the board? Where's my board? So, there. Yellow to yellow. All right. I'm gonna do it a little bit over on the edge so I make sure I get the loose edge there. Oh, I didn't go far enough here. Okay. Make sure I use the glue there. That way it will seal it and stop it from fraying. Hopefully. Hopefully, that's the plan anyway. That's the plan. I have Fray Check, which is a tailor seamstress thing, you know. Fray Check stops fraying on fabric, drits. Takes forever to dry. So, yeah, the glue, because this is not going to be going in the wash, right? So the glue should be just fine and dandy. And, oops, what did I do there? Messing it up with the paper towel, of all things, of course. I can't just leave well enough alone. My mother visited me in my dreams last night. And what she said was, I had to call my daughter and tell her today. It was hysterical. I have this, I don't want to get too graphic, just this bump by my eye, and I didn't know, is this a pimple? Looks like a pimple. Is it a pimple? What is this? Because nothing, I've never gotten styes or anything like that, right? Pink eye, I've never had any of that. And so that's what was on my mind yesterday as I was going to bed. So my mother came and visited me in my dreams last night. Really the first time since she's died that I remember her visiting me. And she looked straight at me and she said, "Leave it alone," which is something she would say to me if she were here today. "Leave it alone." God, my mother was a nurse. And I had to tell my daughter, and she thought it was hysterical as well. She was laughing. Cute. So, yeah, pretty funny. Leave it alone. Yes, Mom. Yes, Mother. So, anyway, that's my funny story. My mother yelling at me in my dreams. Okay, so we have that. You know what else might look nice there is you could put a little bit of that right there. Where did I say? I said right. Why don't I just, that one's too short. Why don't I just cut the whole thing off instead of just a piece? There. Now, I don't want to layer this up too much. I like layering things up, but I would prefer to keep that more to the journaling cards, which could be taken out so that it doesn't add bulk for people, whoever gets the journal. Because if it's bulky, you might have trouble writing in it. But, oh, I like that. I like it very, very much. Now, I guess I would do something similar. Looks kind of like a crown. Oh, I haven't worn my crowns in so long. I should put a crown on. Do something similar on this one. Now, this is a top tuck, but it's not enough room. And if I put it over here, nope, it's not going to work. Oh, my foot's itchy. Like you care, I know. I could put it down here. It down here. Yeah, all right, let me put it down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And cutting this over the garbage can. There, not that it all went in the garbage can because my cutter is on top of the garbage can. So I wonder if it would be easier just doing it this way. Right? Make sure those edges. Ooh, that was a big fat mess. That was a big fat mess. When it's all dry, I'll use the rubber eraser to pull it up. Big fat mess. Big fat mess. But let's go a little bit here on top. Right. Now we already have a little bit of black over there. So do we want to keep it black, or do we want to do the pearl thing? Do more black, or do a row of pearls. Maybe we'll do a row of pearls right there, I think. I'm not sure, but I think. I'd rather have it too long than too short. Oh, there we go, perfect. Yes, glue on my fingers. As always, glue on my fingers. There, a bit of glue right there, right across the face of it. Don't know if you can see that or not. All right, where's my rubber eraser? There it is. Again, get this at Dollar Tree for $1. $1. They're more expensive every place else. It costs a couple dollars at Michael's, I think. And it's the exact same thing. It's a rubber eraser. So this is pulling up that silicone glue without damaging the paper underneath. There's a little bit more right there. Okay. Oh, sugar shoes. Get back over there. Oh, gosh darn it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There. Oof. Leave it alone. Leave it alone, Karynjean. My mother's yelling at me. Leave it alone. Gosh. I don't know how many of you have funny stories like that with your mother yelling at you. As a grown woman, I mean, she would have said, if she was alive today, she would have said the same thing to me. In the same manner. Leave it alone. Your mother's always your mother, no matter how old you are. And sometimes it's hard to... For some people, it's hard for them to get their parents to see them as adults. They always see the little child who needs their direction. My mother wasn't like that, though. I think she enjoyed us more as adults than she did as children. She wasn't really that much. Wasn't that much into children. She wasn't all about the children. Of course, when she became a grandmother, that was a completely different story. Completely different. Let me see if I have any rickrack over here in my bucket. I do. Okay. So I shouldn't have to... It doesn't even look like the same color, does it? Oh, yes, it does. Obviously. I was thinking about doing something with... Oh, I like that. Right there. She says. How am I going to get it? All right, let me snip that there. Snip that edge off, and there we go. Back to the... Back to the Fabrifix. So I will just put a little bit here. I'm not quite sure. just to start it off. I want to make sure that I get that edge in there. Okay. Now, let's see how long I need it. I need it 8.5 inches long, or thereabouts. Okay, we'll snip it right to there. Okay. And now, let's see. Oops. I need to clean off that nozzle. Okay. To the edge. There, and make sure the edge is covering that so it doesn't fray. Tap it down a little bit here to make sure that edge is covered too. Okay. For some reason, hopefully it's the shadow, or it could be the glue peeking through. For some reason it looks a little dirty to me right there. All right, so there's that. Well, that's fun, huh? Nothing says summer like rickrack. Oh, glue, glue, glue! Ugh. Do I want to layer that on top of it? That is actually kind of a nice look, but I won't. I will think about it though. Oh, okay, so we have these. So we need to start making journaling cards, or we need to make journaling cards, maybe not right now. Figure out what else we want to do. I want to, where's the center? Where's the center? Here's the center. I haven't done anything fabulous with it yet. We could do different, well, there's a pocket there. We could do different pockets here. This is the thing. Oh, hello. I still have one to go. Look at that. Where did I not? There. There. Oh, it goes here somewhere. Okay. All right. Well, let's figure it out, folks. Let's figure it out. Oh, you could put it there. You could put it here. Let's put it here. Put it there. Okay, so for the center, for the signature, the second signature center. Now what's going on with this? Thank you. Second signature center. Okay, well, I seem to be stumped at the moment. So, I don't know how long we've been going. Oh gosh, yeah. 45 minutes. Let me see if I can get it down to a more bearable 30 minutes. All right, everybody. Well, thanks so much for stopping by. Remember, if you have made it this far and are not a subscriber, please subscribe. I sure would love and appreciate that. Blue. I don't know if I want to introduce these here either. I could just cut the lemons out and use them as stickers. Okay, see, here I am getting distracted again, as always. Oh my gosh. At least you have a couple of laughs when you're with me. We're only limited by our own imaginations. Let yours run wild. Thanks for stopping by.